Hi guys, welcome to Clash Club. It's Mag here, and today we're gonna review the game Marvel Clash of the Champions. It's funny and interesting. A lot of things in this game, and that leads to a different thing that we may not have understood at the start. To tap the crystal in the crystal accelerator to find something interesting. It could be a champion, and or it could be something. Oh, nice! I found Wolverine now. The game is pretty heavy in size, which means that the loading might take a bit longer than the anticipated amount of time. The good part is you have the skip option, so I have the option to skip rather than waiting and watching the intro. The controls are pretty neat and pretty interesting too. It's basically the left, down, right, and then the main thing together. That's neat. Even though I thought that I might be losing at the start, but it's good to have a win. You should have a best of three though. That's one thing that's missing clearly. Just winning a round leads to winning a match is not something I would take straight away. I would rather have a best of three because we can accidentally lose a round and still recover to win the match. It's kind of a battle of Wolverine versus Hulk. Hulk looks a bit scary. So for the block, you just use left. Wow. So even in the block, when the opponent is going on a march like the way I'm doing right now, it is still leading to the health loss of the fighter who's actually blocking it. Instead of being a simple one, maybe the difficulty might have been easy, I guess. I'd love to see how the multiplayer performs here rather than just going on a quest by myself. The graphics are pretty neat and it's so stunning that I would give 5 out of 5 straight away. The gameplay is what I'm trying to understand. And so far the controls are pretty neat as well. Oh, so I cannot fight online. It needs a level 3, and I guess I'm still in level 1, so need to do a few more quests. skip it out and go straight into the action. So I'm in the left corner, my opponent on the right. From Classic versus Doctor Strange. That's one hit, almost knocks out. So sometimes holding the forward key and then releasing it leads to a good combination of knockout punches. Better being an easy matchup than what I even envisioned. So let's get the intro. I think nobody would love to see the intro after the game is really kick-started. Going for the attack straight away leads to a better chance of win than surviving on that 1% health. Come on, I don't want to lose a match from 99% health. Your opponent is having 1% health. And Punisher is one of my favorite characters, so to see him lose is not something I really wanted. So Captain America is where I started and now I have to take him on. That's interesting. Sometimes the controls are pretty easy, like the combo are actually based on just the combination of left and right and more than anything else, so maybe that's where they could actually focus something in the future. I would really love to see a multiplayer combat, and then I'm trying to push whether I can reach a level 3 quick, so I like this crystal accelerator. So need to level 2. Let me see whether I have any quests left. Oh, it's not unlocked yet. This is Green Goblin. I'm just gonna try to see if I could win all these fights quick to somehow push for level 3. Huge hit. Took a good knockout punch, but thankfully I'm able to win this. I'm not gonna go into any crystal accelerator this time, guys. I'm just trying to see whether I can go into level 3 quickly and see whether I could have a chance of an online clash if something that's available. It gives you an option to pause the fight. Normally you have the option to this time it was much closer, but still able to pull off a win. Those pause buttons are interesting. I don't think the pause button should work in a multiplayer battle, but as long as it is in a quest, I think I'm okay with that. Still, it's a long road to level 3, so I'm not sure whether I'll be able to even reach level 3 today. Let's give it a try. It's time for knockout. It was a quick finish for me here. I'm going to open back all those crystals, trying to save some time to see where I can go into level 3 and then still move option to go to level 3 yet. Okay, so my champion's health is down, so he cannot fight any further. Let me see whether I can use a different champion though. I wasn't sure what exactly happened looking down this. I've been using Wolverine for all this while. I said the health was down and suddenly just switching between the heroes. I'm able to fight back with Wolverine again. this time is almost a perfect. My first of perfect runs, I guess. It was a group this time. We put Knuckle inside. That's nice. Took a lot of shots, but the health was pretty good to have an easy win. I think the initial levels we don't lose a lot of health. The strikes coming from the opponent. If we don't make any move, for instance, I'm going back, it automatically runs forward. Good chances could have been a perfect, but I took some initial hits. I was not sure. The good part is I'm on level 3 now, so I'll just see once I come out of this quest whether I could play an online battle. So I'm good enough to take on some new or pro in online though. So we need to complete this quest quickly. Somehow I find the quest is much easier. Like if you take on the initials wow, this is very good. So the last of this quest. Still loading for some reason. I have to open the crystal, it seems. I cannot just run away without opening it out. So we have to get a new hero of 2-star value. I did one Winter Soldier. Three unopened posters. What this tier 2 basic is. Focus as a stop. Okay. Come on, let's finish this crystal activated. What does a great champion mean? Do I have to pay anything in the pocket, or is something that I've collected? Okay, so it's Winter Soldier's already 2 stunner, so I'm not upgrading. No chance to upgrade them though, so I'm going back. Let's see, fight. Play versus. Okay, finally. So it's Magnum guys from Clash Club. I'm just gonna give it a Clash Club and then see how it goes. Name can be changed later using name change token icon. Okay, so we can still change the name. 1 versus 1, 3 versus 3, Catalyst Clash Alpha. So let's try 1 versus 1 first, and then let's go for. I'm gonna take Wolverine. And also who to start the fight. Let me check on. Just not giving any space for her. Trying to slam her before she could even Okay, that's one. So the first one was good, interesting. My first match with this online. I know they maintain something stats like a record like 1020, something like that. So let's try a 3 versus 3. What is this? So 3 versus 3 is kind of not something that I can afford at this stage, I guess. So I'm just gonna go for it quick. 1v1 again. And I'm gonna take Winter Soldier this time. Winter Soldier is recharging. So take 1 hour 58 minutes, so not available, so I have to. For some reason I'm not able to get it out. Says 25. Is that something I don't have coins? Yes, I do have coins, but if it's all good, I want to do a fight, guys. I'm not able to use Winter Soldier. That's okay, that's understandable. Get back. Get back. This won't continue. I don't know why this is grayed out. Maybe I guess just it's healing and I can play for 4 minutes 26 seconds. You know, it's interesting, guys. I would recommend a lot of positive in this. The gameplay is pretty neat. The controls are pretty good. I know it can be improved, but still I'm going to give 5 out of 5 compared to the other games where the control was pretty horrible and tolerant. For a fighting game, the controls are pretty neat, a lot of variety in it. The graphics is picture perfect. So overall, it is very close to 5 out of 5, but I may consider it as 4.75 out of 5. So give it a try, guys, and I would say you would really love it. And this is Magnum here, signing off from Clash Club. Till I see you in another video. See you guys. Bye-bye.